Hello, Filsinger Games fans. Grant Baciocco here, and we are going to talk about Champions of the Galaxy today. You know, I have seen the same question pop up over and over recently on the Filsinger Games message boards, and that is, what sets do I need in order to start playing in the current Champions of the Galaxy game year, that being Origins 2137? And this question has kind of come up enough times, both on the message boards and on my YouTube channel, that I figured I would make a video out of it and hopefully answer some of your questions. You know, over the years, Filsinger Games has been really good about giving us a couple of sort of jumping on points where you can just buy this set and sort of start playing in those current years. Of course, we have the original set that is the ultimate jumping on point because that's the first year. Then we had New Beginning 2119, which was another great place to jump on. There is a set available at filsingergames.com where you can buy all the cards you need to just start playing in New Beginning, and that was really the first major jumping on point since the original set. And then in 2125, we got sort of another jumping on point because that's when all the cards went from black and white into color. And it was a great jumping on point there. And the set was kind of, you know, a little bit kind of mid-storyline, but it was a great jumping on point, and there was a set available so that you could get all the cards you need to start playing. And the other thing I would say is 2136, Origins 2136, is actually, in my opinion, a great jumping on point as well, because it is when new storylines are beginning, and we've just finished this big, long storyline, and this is a great place to jump on. But that is not the question. The question is, what sets do I need to start in Origins 2137? So I'm going to hopefully answer that for you, and I'm going to break your heart and tell you how much it's going to cost you in order to do this. But along the way, I'm going to tell you a couple ways you might be able to save a few dollars. It just depends on how you want to play. So let's get going with this. Of course, the first set you're going to need is Origins 2137. You need it. You need this set because it's the current game year. This is going to give you Azuma, Bulldoze, Dark Menace, Fist, Hyla, Horus, Scorn, Siege, Storm, Tarval, Tempest, all the cards you need. Now, there was a bonus pack that was released along with this set with 2137 as well, and it contained one bonus card, and that is for the Aethrin Soldier. Here is the first place you might be able to save a few dollars. You do not really need the Aethrin Soldier card. Now, here's the thing. It's a fun card. I use it all the time. I bought the bonus pack. But if you're looking to save a little money, this is one place you could shave off a couple dollars, is if you don't buy the bonus pack. But you know what? You want my advice? Buy the bonus pack, because this whole set is great. I mean, the artwork alone on this set just sets a super high standard for Champions of the Galaxy sets going forward. And the Aethrin Soldier card is no exception to that. So really, if you want to get the full 2137 experience, buy the bonus pack. But again, the card is, while fun, it is not mandatory to play out all the storylines that are mentioned in the book. So totally up to you. I would get it, but that is one place you could save a few dollars. Of course, you're going to need 2136. The Basilisk, you got the Chameleon Creatures, Climber, Death Knight, Exo King, Killer Queen, Krala, Saber, and Tank. Those cards are all used in 2137, so another set you will have to pick up if you want to start playing in 2137. 2135 is another one you're going to have to pick up. You're really only going to use 4 cards out of this set, but they are 4, 2 admittedly huge names, and then 2 important names as well. That's Cosmic Woman, Endgame, Helson, and Kenji. Those cards you will need as well. Endgame, major storyline. Cosmic Woman seems to be, she may be fading out this year, but spoiler alert, but definitely a big player. And Kenji is just a super tag team wrestler character who you will need for your tag division. And Helson has some cool storylines going on as well. So those are the 4 cards you'll need from 2135. Moving on to 2134, I mean, talk about, you only need 5 cards out of this one, but they are huge cards. Demon Godsend, Lady Godsend, Monolith. You have to have the latest edition of Monolith, and Paralyze. All 4 of these cards are used really heavily in 2137. I mean, part of the main storyline of 2137 revolves around Godsend, so definitely got to pick him up. How can you not have Monolith? You need Monolith in your Fed. Paralyze, sort of acting as a bodyguard / manager, but still important to have and can still, go in the ring. Although in 2137, his stats get a bit of a downgrade, but still someone who I use pretty regularly as sort of a bodyguard or protector for Overmaster and the other gladiators. Here we go, 2134 Uprising. This was a small set of cards that was released shortly after 2134 came out. And the only card out of here that you will use is the card for Faller. And this is an upgrade for Faller. This is another space, another place where you may be able to save a little money. And I'll explain that when we get further into what sets you need. Again, I did buy the set when it came out, and Faller is definitely an upgrade that if you like that character and if you're using that character a lot, he is someone that you'll definitely want to get an upgrade for, because this card is much better than his rookie card, which we'll talk about just here in a few minutes. So only 1 card. Is it worth it to buy a whole set for 1 card? That is going to be up to you. I'm going to show you a way you can get his original card with some other cards that you need anyway to play. So that is all up to you, but I do like his upgrade, and I do think that his upgrade was much needed. Moving on, 2133, you got a bunch of wrestlers here that you're going to need, and they're all pretty much heavy hitters. Epoch, Kill Prey, Moog, Overtime, Perfect Specimen, Sentinel, Shanra, and Totalis. Again, these are all big, Castellix, Moog, and Sentinel are heavy hitter tag teams. You got Perfect Specimen in there, main eventer. You got, Shanra, who is just legendary in the women's Fed. You just got some big names here that you will, you'll kind of need. So definitely 2133 is a set you're going to have to pick up. And then 2132 is another set you're going to have to pick up. You've got Burning Man, you've got Alina, you've got Necros, you got Patch, you got Shane, you got Sinful, you got Skyver, you got Sly Drury. All these are Shane especially main eventer in any Fed in the galaxy. So this is another set you would definitely have to pick up if you want to enjoy 2137 to its fullest. 2131 is another one you'll want to pick up because it's got Overmaster. Overmaster, big storyline in 2137, so you'll want that card. And of course, Wolf, who you'll need to tag up with Kill Prey in this as well. Catfight and also Psy are both still regularly involved, but definitely, you got to get this set for Overmaster, because even though in 2137, spoiler alert again, he gets a bit of a downgrade, again, a major main event player in 2137. 2129 6-pack. There was a special Black Death 2129 6-pack that was released. 2, I would say, important cards, maybe one more than the other, but Lord Nexus and Tai Chi. Lord Nexus is a manager card. He does have a good interference chart on the back of his card, so he is definitely someone fun to use. But Tai Chi is definitely someone you'll want for your women's Fed. This possibly, if you're not 100% interested in doing having a women's division in your Champions of the Galaxy Fed, you might be able to do without this, as long as you're okay with not having a manager card for Lord Nexus. You might be able to save a few dollars by not ordering this, but Tai Chi has been so solid in my women's division, multiple time champion. I can't really imagine not having Tai Chi in the sets. So it's up to you. It's all up to you. Now, here we go. Here is the first FTR set. You've got Crud and Igor, the natives of Castellax. They are still a tag team. They are used a lot. Also in this set, you will get Disciple of Terror's original card and Faller's original card. So if you bought this set, you wouldn't necessarily have to buy that Uprising set that just had the Faller card, because you have Faller's original card here. I will say that the Uprising card for Faller is more powerful, and he'll probably be a little bit more successful for you, but you can get by just by getting this FTR set because you're going to be getting the natives anyway. And as far as Disciple of Terror goes, in 2137 in the handbook, it is mentioned that he only wrestles occasionally. He's more wrestling in FTR, which is sort of the feeder fed to the main Champions of the Galaxy fed. So you have to buy, if you buy this set to get the natives, you're going to get the Disciple of Terror card, you're going to get the Faller card, and getting those two cards may make it that you can save a little bit more money because you won't have to buy that Uprising set, and then as you'll see, you won't have to buy an edition of Promoter Prime. But I'm going to leave that up to you as we march forward. FTR Set 2, The Return. You got to get Murtak. You have to have Murtak in your Fed. Murtak is the greatest comic relief of all time. So another set, maybe someone you wouldn't have. This is another way you could save money, is not picking this one up because, again, it's a full set just for one card to play in 2137. But that is all up to you. If you want to pick this one up, definitely go for it. I have it. I love having Murtak in my Fed. Just a fun, crazy, non-humanoid alien to have fun with. So again, up to you. Now, we're going to move into Promoter Prime now. This Promoter Prime, Champions of the Galaxy Promoter Prime 2018, it may be another optional thing. It does have a card for Massif and Commander Sam. I believe in the handbook, which I forget which year, but where it is talked about that they are sort of managers, it has their distractor ratings in there. The only thing the bonus you're getting with this card is that you're getting a distractor chart for Massif and Commander Sam, which is kind of fun. But that's all up to you. Tharkus is someone who is mentioned heavily in the handbooks. He's got a tag partner. This is sort of an upgrade card for him. You can buy, I think it is 2126 to get his original card, but either way, you're buying a whole new set. So I would just go for the 2018 Promoter Prime because then you get both of these cards as opposed to buying 2126 and you're just getting one card, which is Tharkus's original card. This is his upgrade card, and I will say this card pulls out some surprises. So it is a fun card to have. Finally, we're going to talk about Champions of the Galaxy Promoter Prime 2020. This is sort of the last card. This is another way you can save money. As I mentioned, you will get Disciple of Terror's original card in 21. You'll get his original card in the FTR, the first FTR set. But if you would like an upgrade for him, you can get it here. But again, in 2137 in the handbook, he is mentioned, but they say he doesn't wrestle as much because he's usually down in FTR. So that is all up to you. This would be a great way to save some money here. Is not picking this up. I did pick this up so I could have the card for when he occasionally wrestles, but it's all up to you. It's all up to you because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy everything to get every card for 2137, you are looking before shipping, before tax, at $313 in the Filsinger Games shop at filsingergames.com. So if you buy all of these things, and this is just the card stock, this is not digital, this is not any sort of Promoter Prime combo or everything, this is just for tabletop. If you buy all these things to get the full thing, it's going to cost you $313. I told you the couple places you could save some money. It's going to knock that down, but not a ton. I didn't do the calculations on that, but maybe, like 250 or something like that. But anyway, these are the things that you will need. Now, I will have all of these, including which wrestler comes in each one of these things, in a PDF download in the show notes for this video. So you can just download that and you can kind of judge for yourself who's really important, who you want to get, which sets you want to buy. And then you can head on over to filsingergames.com and you can place your order. Let me know if this video is helpful for you. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to comment, be sure to leave a big old thumbs up if you found this helpful. I'll be back with more tips and more promoter toolboxes in the future. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody.